We're recruiting wizards, bribing kings, and assassinating anyone who tries to stop us. That's right, it's Citadels from Winrider Games. This strategic card drafter / money stasher pits 2 to 8 players against one another for city district dominance. Setup and gameplay for Citadels vary slightly based on the number of players in the game, so just look at the rule book after you've counted how many friends you have. Setup begins with character and unique district selection. Citadels includes a variety of preset options, and each game varies wildly depending on the characters involved. Today, we'll naturally be using the first game preset. For your first foray into city intrigue, Citadels recommends the Assassin, Thief, Magician, King, Bishop, Merchant, Architect, and Warlord. These 8 characters will form the selection pool of potential allies in the game. Next, select the unique districts from the preset option and shuffle those guys together with the 54 regular district cards. Deal 4 cards to each player and place that district deck nearby. Take the character tokens matching the 8 characters and line them up by rank. Create a pool of gold coins and give 2 to each player. Finally, the oldest person takes the crown and can begin the game. I don't need this. Gameplay begins with the selection phase. The crowned player shuffles the character cards and randomly discards a number of them face up. The number depends on the quantity of players, like this. Next, the crowned player randomly discards 1 more card face down. These cards are not used this round. Now I'm setting up for a 4-player game, so we're going to discard 2 face-up cards, followed by another face down. One important thing to note, the rank 4 character cannot be among the face-up cards. If it is, discard another character card to replace it and shuffle the rank 4 back into the deck. Next, the crowned player looks at the remaining available characters and then secretly selects 1 to keep. Then passes the cards to the left. After each player has selected, there should be 1 card remaining, which the last player discards face down. They know what that card is, but their opponents can't be sure. Next up is the turn phase, which is split into 2 steps, gathering resources and building districts. To determine who goes first in the turn phase, the crowned player calls out the names on the board in ascending order. As a player's selected card is called, they flip it over to reveal their character and take their turn. If no player has the card called because it was discarded this round, the crowned player continues up the ranks until someone reveals a character to play. During a player's turn, they must gather resources by either taking 2 gold from the bank or drawing 2 district cards, selecting 1 to keep, and discarding the other to the bottom of the deck. Then a player may build a district in their city by placing 1 card from their hand face up and paying the cost in the top left. A player can only build 1 district per turn and cannot build multiple districts with the same name. Districts have a type in their lower left corner, see? Which are referenced by some character abilities and have in-game scoring potential. District types include noble, religious, trade, military, and unique. Unique districts generally have an effect that grants extra coins or bonus in-game points. Depending on their selected character, a player may also use the character's ability sometime during their turn. The rules on each character specify the timing, but if no time is specified, the player can use it any old time on their turn. These abilities are the core of the game. The Assassin can stop 1 character from taking a turn, the Bishop gains gold for religious districts and protects your city, the Architect can acquire more districts, and the Thief, they're gonna steal coins, duh. Once all the characters have been called and the players have taken their turn, the round is over. The crowned player takes all the character cards, including the discarded ones, and shuffles them to begin a new selection phase. Once a player has built 7 districts, or 8 in a 2 or 3 player game, their city is complete, and the game will end after the current round is finished. When the game ends, players score points. Each district card is worth the building cost in points. 3 more points if a player's city has at least 1 district of each type. 4 points to whomever completed their city first. 2 points to other players who completed their city, and any bonus points from unique districts. The player with the most points wins. Ties are broken by the player with the highest ranking character in the last round. And that's Citadels. Thanks to the variety of preset options, Citadels is totally customizable for maximum replayability. I'm Becca Scott, and you can watch me play this game and other awesome games on Game the Game right here on Geek and Sundry. I'll see you there!